there, Danny Stewart here from BassFanDirect.com, and this is just a Bass Hunter job report. So this came in on a Bass Hunter job. It's probably sold pending the customer's decision. It might come up. I do have another fresher in stock which is like this but with a rosewood fretboard, and it's in great playing order. And this plays really nicely too. It needs a little bit of work here just to get the setup really nice, but the truss is good. It's operating well. You've got maple on maple neck here, and you've got the Gotto Resolite type tuning pegs. You've got standard L plate jazz bridge. You've got the original pickups in 70s position. Those work great. We're on the rear pickup right now with the tone halfway up. Sounds great. Very nice, and it sounds great balanced. That's really nice. What a great slap tone. That was with the tone full up. Halfway. So yeah, it's working well. It does need little bits, tweaks here and there, of course, as you would expect with something that is from the early 80s. The condition of it is B rank. It has scuffs and dings on the back, which are definitely noticeable. On the top, not so much. There are a few here and there. It looks pretty tidy from the front side. On the back of the neck, there are some pocks. I would recommend having these they're not that bad at all. They're less than a millimeter, for example, in depth. They're probably about 0.3 or something, 0.3 millimeters. But I would recommend just having those buffed out, which we will do for free if you decide to take this bass. And then it will feel really smooth. The only one that you can really feel is this one here. But again, it's not very deep. I think that will come out with we just buff from here to here, so this would become a satin finish. At the moment it's gloss. I'm not a fan of gloss necks personally. I prefer them satin. So that's what we would do, and yeah, then it would be just good to go. I oiled up the truss and it works. There's plenty of room to go up or down on the bridge. Needs a little bit of fret dressing just at the top of the neck. It's pretty good though, just around here. It's nothing major. Yeah, and the nut is cut pretty nicely. I might be able to cut that a little bit lower just to make the action even smoother, but it's pretty good as it is. And there's plenty of room on the truss actually. That'll probably sort itself out with a little bit more of a tweak on the truss. And if you want truss access opened up, I can do that for you. It's only a small charge, 2,000 yen to open up the truss access on this. I would recommend it. It just makes it a lot easier to make adjustments to suit your needs. It does have all of the knobs. I've just taken 2 of the knobs off, the dials off, to clean the pots, as they're a bit dirty, but they all work just fine. Let's go on the front pickup. tone up. Tone down. So yeah, I mean it's in good playing order essentially, and we can get this so it plays really smooth just with a little bit of extra work. I mean, like, all I've done is the very basics. It's literally, I've just got back from England from holidays, and this is one of the first things that I've done on my work list, and all I have done is given it a basic clean, restrung it, and given it a very basic setup. So yeah, with a little bit more time and tweaking, it's going to be playing really nicely. And yeah, like I said, it might become available if any of you guys are interested. It just depends on my customer's decision. And anyway, there is another one as linked below, and as you can see in the Shopify carousel, that is exactly the same, except it has a rosewood fretboard. So if you prefer rosewood fretboards, that one is available. The condition is basically the same as B rank, and it plays very well and sounds absolutely great as well, and is 100% original too. So do check that out if you're interested in these. I personally love these basses. They always play well, and you know, I think they sound nice too, and I really like the tuning pegs as well. Lightweight with high gear ratio. They're good quality tuning pegs. These basses are so underrated. You know, they're pretty much almost as good as the Fender Japan. I would say if you had the same level of grade of pickup, then you would be on a par, essentially. The manufacturer, the build quality and everything is no better or worse than a Fender Japan, which cost like twice as much. So back in the day. So there you go, guys. That's it. And to the customer, I hope you like this and will consider it. Let's talk about that. If not, we can just continue with finding another option. But yeah, I think this is looking pretty good, and it's gonna play really nicely once I've put more time into the setup. All right, so that's it. That is my Bass Hunter report, and I'll see you guys for another video real soon. I'm back on track, back at work now in Tokyo, and I've got a lot on, which is great. I thank you for your support. A lot of that's down to you guys supporting me on YouTube or on Instagram, and you know, Bass Hunter services booming. Got lots of jobs on, and again, if you're interested in using that, that is linked below as well in the carousel. All right, guys, I'll see you again soon. Cheers.